Hello, welcome, hi. My name is Leah Orleans and I am thrilled to be hosting this month's Whip 101 challenge. My style is about 50% manipulation, 50% cracking, so there might be a little more swinging and wrapping and throwing than you're used to. Hopefully this brings a fun challenge. Be patient with yourself and please practice each move individually before you start stringing them together. If you see a star up by the move, that is definitely something you should practice individually first, and then add the move before and then the move after until you have it strung along nicely. There will be some wraps, some tosses, and of course, bonus points for style. One of my signature moves is a bunch of knee popping. I call it a pony knee at the end. Try this a few times, get it nice and solid first before you even have a whip in your hand. By pointing your toe, putting the ball of your foot on the ground and the knee out. Most of your weight is on your standing leg, the leg that's not popped out. I end almost all of my whip routines with this little knee pop. It's traditional circus choreography and a nice way to trigger applause. And just so you know, I will be using a 5-foot hybrid performance whip made by Adam Crack. I weighted the handles a little bit with some coins. This helps during some of my throws and tosses for the handle to come down even faster with a little more momentum. I just took some nickels and used electrical tape to keep them on there. This is a little secret pro tip for you guys. Once you get the whole combination down, I challenge you to do the whole thing smiling, or maybe be extra aware of how your hands are. You know, like awkward burger fingers are not ideal. Try to put some energy into it. Make it a little shiny and pretty. I'm a performer, so this is a big element of what I'm trying to help you learn this month. Thanks so much to Justin and everyone else who's helping with the Whip 101 monthly challenge. Happy to be a part of it. Okay. For the spin wrap, after I do my final crack, I'm thinking about crossing my whip arm over my body. So if I'm facing this way, I crack and I cross. That creates the momentum, and then I take my right leg and I spin in that direction. So it looks like this. Okay? And then I take my left hand and put it through this hole to get myself out into an overhead crack. So again, cross the body, spin the leg and through the hole, crack. It might help to just do it without a whip. Cross your hand around your body and come back. Try that again. Leg and hand together around the body. As I spin, this elbow comes through, out. Try that a few times. And then the whip continues in the circle to complete the overhead crack. Now for the neck roll into the leg hook. This is a little complicated. Don't get discouraged. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, so we come out of this overhead, and then I'm gonna bring the whip against the back of my neck. Here it is from the back side, and I just let go. I think about putting the whip flush against the back of my neck, and with enough momentum, it'll come back around, and then I grab the whip. And all I have to do is grab somewhere at the thong. I don't want to grab the handle, I don't want to grab all the way down here, but kind of right where the curve of the whip is located. It doesn't have to be too precise though. That's a lovely thing about this next leg move. So for the leg move, maybe practice just whipping your whip around in circles like this. A few times, feeling the weight of the handle. Once you have the hang of just helicoptering your whip around, now all you have to do is stick a leg out to stop it. So we're gonna be working in a counterclockwise position. I have one hand at the thong, about where I was talking about before, and another hand kind of supporting the fall and just the rest of the whip so it doesn't get tangled up in my situation here. So I'm helicoptering, and then I just stick a leg out, and it just stops. It stops the whip and it reverses it in the other direction. So try that a little bit. Cool. Once you have the hang of that leg halt, try to connect it to the overhead crack and the neck roll. Overhead crack, neck roll, helicopter, leg hook. I'm doing 2 circles in the video. That gives me enough time to kind of stabilize, shift my weight over to my left leg so I can stick out my right leg. I don't want to be standing on my right leg trying to stick out my right leg. It's not going to work. So I shift my weight, I helicopter, stick it out, and then I let the weight of the whip, the momentum of the whip direction change that I created with my leg, toss the whip up into the air. So again, it looks like this, counterclockwise, 2 rotations, hook, 1 rotation back, release. This takes practice. Be patient with yourself. When you're releasing the whip, it's not really a toss. Let the momentum carry the whip up. So, up, and then I'm spotting the handle. I want to look at the handle and make sure that it does a full rotation so it's coming down, and as I catch it,